What is going down, YouTube? You're here with the Prez. This is my Friday workout, August 21st. This week was a little bit off for me in terms of my normal split. I've been basically training full body Monday, Wednesday, Friday the past couple weeks. These last 2 weeks, my mom was here visiting, so I had a little bit of a different split. She likes to train 5 days a week, so I was basically training 5 days a week. Last week, she left midweek this week, so my schedule was a little bit off, right? Monday, I trained the full push routine, which you guys didn't see. Tuesday, I was in the park training full pull. You guys saw the pull workout. Wednesday, I trained legs. Didn't really film much of that. Yesterday, Thursday, was a full rest day. So Friday, today, we got to tap into everything that we didn't get done throughout the week, right? So typically, I deadlift on Mondays, but we had to save it for Friday this week, guys. And we went for another top working sets here. Last deadlift session last week, we were hitting 295 for the 5. So like I said, once I cross over that 300-pound mark, the volume's going to drop. So this is 305 pounds on my first set. I did a set of 3 with 305 here. And since the volume is low each set, we're doing 2 top sets at 305 pounds. So here's the second set at 305. And just like you saw in the beginning of the first set, right now, before I get into the heavy sets, I like to prime the nervous system, really to focus on breathing, waking up the lats, stretching the lats, and then firing up the nervous system through just relaxing my heart rate, bringing it down, to get me psyched up for the upcoming set, right? So it's the second set of 305. And again, guys, I'm still going double overhand. I got chalk on my hands because I don't want grip to be a limiting factor. And I don't see myself ever going mixed grip, right? If I have to change anything, I'll start adding straps so my grip doesn't become a factor. But I feel like I could still pull the weight. My body's strong enough. Again, if the grip gives out, then we'll just resort to straps. So 2 top sets at 305 pounds. To start the routine off here, guys, and then we did 1 back off set like I've been doing throughout the whole last couple weeks and going on maybe 2 months now of deadlifting. So 2 top sets and a back off set where I add volume, right? So back off set today is 255 pounds, and my back off sets, I'll typically build up to sets of 10 on the back offs, right? And then once I can hit the 10s, then I'll increase the weight for the back off. So the last time I did the 295 for the 2 sets of 5, I hit the back off at 245 for 10. So I could have been reserved right here and just did 255 for 6, but I was feeling good on these, and I felt like I could push out a little bit more. So we hit this back off set for 255 pounds for 8 reps, guys. And I'm doing this around 9:30 in the morning. As soon as I'm done with these deadlifts, I'm going to go in. I'm going to have a little bit of a meal, a little bit of a pre-workout, post-workout meal, rest about another hour. Then I'm going to finish off my routine for the day. I'm going to go back into the garage with some more barbell work, and then we're going to finish off the day in the park, guys. Stay tuned for the whole video. All right, so after a nice carb-heavy meal right here, guys, this is typically the time I normally train. It's around 11:30 in the morning now. Back in the garage, and we're starting with incline barbell bench pressing. This is a movement that I've been working on for, again, the past almost 6 to maybe close to 8 weeks. I've been plateauing at this 155 pounds for the past 2 weeks. I've been trying to hit 2 top sets of 6. Here I catch the 6 on the first set. Last week when I attempted this, I was only able to catch 6 and 5. Now the goal is for me to always work up to 8 reps. Once I can hit 8 reps with a given weight, I'm ready to increase. So I was able to do that from 135 to 140, 145, 150. 155 now I've been stuck on. So this is set 2 at 155, and it's a grind, but I'm finally able to close out the 2 sets of 6. Once I know I can get these 2 sets of 6 down, I'm pretty confident that the next time I bench, I should be able to hit 8 on that top set with the 155. And like I said, once I hit that 8 on the 155, I'll reverse pyramid that day, and then the next session I'll try for 160. And again, I'll build up 160, and it'll pretty much be the same type of rep scheme, right? I'll probably first touch 160 for 3 to 5, then build up the 2 sets of 6, and eventually hit that top set of 8 before I move up. And as soon as I finish those 2 sets of 6 with the bench press, I went straight to the park, guys. Now we're getting into the fun calisthenic stuff, guys. This is what makes it hybrid style training, mixing weights and calisthenics. So bar complex sets to start off here, guys. And if you guys are looking to increase your muscle up strength, try training them like this, right? So I'm doing my pull-ups first, then right into a muscle up, then right into a straight bar dips. And I did this for 3 total sets here, and it's 15 pull-ups, 1 muscle up, 20 dips. So it ends up being a total rep scheme of 36 reps per set. 15 pulls, 20 dips, that's 35, plus the 1 muscle up, 36 reps a clip here, guys. 3 total sets, 5-minute breaks between each set here for the bar complex work. And like I said, if you're looking to increase your muscle up strength, train the muscle up after you train your pull-ups puts the lats already into a pre-fatigue state. It's like when you see bodybuilders before doing bench press, if they can't connect to their chest, they'll first do like a pec deck or some cable flies, right, to isolate the chest, to make sure that then when they get into the bench press, their chest is more activated and primed, but it also pre-exhausted, right? So instead of having to do heavy weight with the bench press, they're going to get that same stimulus from a little bit lighter weight, right? So train the muscle ups after the pull-ups, so you're training the muscle up in a fatigue state. So when you're ready to train the muscle ups fresh, you're going to be a lot more efficient and just stronger at the movement in general. And these were hard sets here, guys, and I always said bar complexes, they hit the body like nothing else, right? You're combining push, pull, explosive movements all into one set, right? So the heart rate gets jacked up, you get a crazy pump, and you can see here on this third set, I fail on the muscle up. Now most people would have given up, but you know me, guys, I ain't a quitter, and I'm gonna get the set done however necessary. So I just dropped down from the bar, went back up for it again. I said, oh, not yet. So I had to reset, regroup, try to calm the heart rate down again, guys. A little bit of a kip here, get over that bar, 20 dips again to finish off these 3 sets. So again, 15 pulls, 1 muscle up, 20 dips. Crazy stimulus in the chest and back here, guys. Remember, I just finished deadlifting and benching, right? So these main movers right now, the back, the lats, the chest, already have fatigue going into it. Now going into these higher volume sets, you feel how it hits. All right, so the main bar complex sets were done. That was the 15, 1, 20. Now we're having some fun on the bars. I'm doing bar complex pyramids. So I did 1 pull-up, 2 muscle-ups here, 3 dips, dropping down. Now I try to go for 4 muscle-ups. As you can see, it doesn't go as planned. And this is just my first attempt, right? So I'm just trying to do 1 rep of something, then 2 reps, then 3 reps, 4 reps, until I can't do any more reps on the bar, right? So that was the first set, didn't work out as planned. Rest a little bit, tried another variation of it. I did 1 pull-up, 1 muscle-up. I should have did 2 muscle-ups here, I messed up. But then I went into 3 dips, or 2 dips for that matter. Now we hit the 3 muscle-ups, so 1 pull, 1 muscle-up, 2 dips, 3 muscle-ups. And then you're gonna see again, 4 dips on top. And this is a great way to, again, work on your work capacity on the bar and just have some fun with your sets. And then we go right into 5 pull-ups. So now we're at 15 rep clip right here after these 5 pull-ups. And then I ain't muscling up again, so I said, all right, let's try a pullover. So we get a pullover going, back on top of the bar, 6 dips. And again, these are just ways to combine all these movements and have them done randomly, right? Then I drop down, then do I have 7 pull-ups? And absolutely not there, guys.
Good.
All right, now for some conditioning and some more chest work. And I got my pops jumping in on some of these reps also. So I'm doing 2 pump burpees. He's just doing 2 push-ups at a clip, right? So 2 pump burpees, jumping up, and then he goes, hits his 2 push-ups. And I want to hit 25 of these, right? So I end up hitting 25, which is 50 total push-ups with the 25 burpees in. And remember, I'm not doing a full jump up on top of the burpee. It's not necessary, guys. If you're doing, you know, a competition that might make you jump up, I'm just doing it for the straight movement aspect and the conditioning aspect of the set, right? So I go, he goes, he had enough right there. So his routine for the day, he did 5 pull-ups, 10 dips, 10 push-ups, 4 pull-ups, 8 dips, 8 push-ups, 3 pull-ups, 6 dips, 6 push-ups, 2 pull-ups, 4 dips, 4 push-ups, and then last set was 1 pull-up, 2 dips, 2 push-ups, 20 squats. Then I had him burn out with banded pull-up reps for as many reps as he can get for a few sets, and then he finished off with this burpee or a push-up work routine for himself, right? And again, this is just a way I like to get the conditioning, and you can see without him as a partner there, I'm getting the reps done much faster. So it's 2 pushes, jump up, stand up, kick right back out into that burpee, kick out, 2 push-ups. So like I said, it's 25 total reps, ends up being 50 total push-ups with the 25 burpees. Amazing way to get the heart rate up. And like I always say, burpees, they're great full body routine, right? They're a great full body movement. And like I said, this is a full body overall routine. The deadlifts, they hit the entire body, right? They hit legs, they hit the posterior chain, they hit the upper body. The bar complex work, very high upper body demanding sets right there. Then going back to the burpees, we get the lower body work back in with the jumping up, the kicking out. So legs get a nice stimulus here also, guys. The lungs start to, get a lot of work also because that heart rate jumps up. And again, I've been loving the burpees because again, they have a great stimulus for the chest. All that eccentric loading is amazing for hitting the chest there, guys. And then I come for another burpee routine. Here I'm doing Navy SEAL 3 pumps. So I only do 10 total burpees here, but it ends up being another 30 push-ups here. So one knee, push up, jump up. I hit this for 10 total reps also, and it was basically, as soon as I was done with the 25, I rested 1 minute and then came back into these. In my head, I said, oh, I'm going to do these for 25, but my chest was super fatigued after the benching, after the dip work on top of the pull-up bar, after the bar complex work, and then the burpees, and then more burpees here. Chest was starting to get really fatigued, guys, so this was my last set for the burpees. Then I end up doing another routine after this that's more push work, guys, so just stay tuned. So this is 10 Navy SEAL 3 pump burpees. When the legs come up, left leg, right leg, each push up, one more push up, so 3 push ups each rep right there, guys. So another 30 push ups got done here, and then we're gonna burn out with another push up burnout set to finish off the routine, guys. And then my last routine of the day, this was the actual real burnout set here, guys. We're doing 105 push-ups across the bars. So 14 down. So I end up hitting 14 on this low bar. And again, all this work is just for conditioning, keeping the heart rate up, and to really just blow up that chest here, guys. So then right to the middle bar, 13 reps. And you want to get this done as quick as possible. So 14 down is 105 reps. And again, I'm doing it for time at the end of my routine here. So 14 low bar, 13 middle bar. Then we go straight to the high bar, 12 reps right here. And then we work our way back down. So I'm not going to talk throughout this whole clip. I'm just going to talk until we start the pyramid down on the bars here now. So 12 on top here. And then I'll move to the other side of the bars, which you're going to see right now. And now we go 11 on the high bar, 10 on the middle bar, 9 on the low bar, then it stays on the low bar, 8, then back up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 105 rep burnout on the push-ups, guys. Get them done as quick as you can. There's an amazing way to work on your push endurance, combining them with all the burpees and everything, guys. So try these routines out. I'm just going to let the video play out, throw some background music on here, guys. Enjoy. Try this out. Let me know how it goes. And you already know, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. BARNATURALS. 125 done, and don't think I was finished yet, guys. Again, like I said, this is the burnout. So right into the pull-ups again, guys. I go for a 20 clip here. So it makes it a total of 125 rep burnout, 105 push-ups, 20 pull-ups, unbroken here, guys. And again, the last super fatigue also, you can see the speed of the pull-ups are not there. This is a grind, but again, that's how you like to train. That's how I like to train, for that matter. At the end of my routines, when my whole body's fatigued, I like to try to push it to the limit again. This is when you're fresh, these 20 clips, these push-ups will feel a lot easier for you guys. So this is the end of the routine, guys. 20 clip of pull-ups to really finish the burnout. And I will see you next week on a Monday when we start the new week of training. Good.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.